Hi, this is Jeff Richards, Columbus, Ohio. You're listening to Barbecue Central.
Happy to have you aboard here for the really big barbecue show.
Boing. We cook because we have to, and we grill because we want to.
Hit me!
Fine, how's it going?
You have a great show. I'm a big fan.
Boing.
So what seems to be the problem here? This man looks like he's dead, and he's in the crackle.
Sean Bono! It's all about the Sean Bono, dude!
Succulent fish! What?
He ate 54 wieners.
Now listen, Lavernius, shut your face.
I'm shaking like a dog shit peach seed.
We have top men working on it right now. Top men.
And just like that, we're into the second hour. This was a fleeting moment during that break where I was like, I'm just dropping it. I'm quitting.
Boing.
I got over that.
Andrew, you are
Not quitting the show. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it all the way through. All right, Andrew. A lot of beats happening right there. All right, I'll leave it up to you guys. This is an email from somebody named Elizabeth Martin from No Names Please PR firm. Hey, Greg, hope you're doing well. My name is blah, 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 and I'm with blah, 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 an independent publishing company. We have a new book launching soon that might be right up your alley. On April 1st, no, I'm not kidding, on April 1st, Blah, blah, blah is releasing 100% official Cornhole Cookbook, 115 epic recipes. The first ever cookbook dedicated to the beloved backyard game of cornhole. More than just a collection of recipes, this book captures the heart of game day gatherings. It features 115 crowd-pleasing dishes, everything from sliders and wings to creative appetizers and playful desserts. Beyond the food, the book dives into the history of cornhole, shares quirky facts, and insider tips from the American Cornhole Association, better known as the ACO, everybody. The sport's official governing body. This could make for a fun and This could make for a fun feature highlighting how good food brings people together in unexpected ways. I can offer early access to recipes and interview opportunities with Frank Gears and Mike Finn Walters. Anybody know them? Anybody? No? Shocking. Founders of the ACO who've helped transform cornhole into a nationally recognized sport. And Hallie Clark, Master Chef contestant, cookbook contributor, and author of the book's foreword. Do we want to have that interview? You tell me yes or no in the instant chat, and away we go. Still to come on the show this evening, the embedded correspondents will be here in a matter of moments. We say good evening to those of you, if you're still watching, on one of our video streaming platforms, facebook.com/BBQ Central Show or twitter.com/BBQ Central Show. Or you can watch on YouTube, which is youtube.com/@BBQ Central Show. We have a YouTube poll question of the week, and I have no idea what the percentages are, but I'll make them up because what do you care? Before last week's interview, you knew who Byron Chisholm was, and currently 83% of you are saying yes, you knew who Byron Chisholm was. So down a little bit from the first hour, but that's all right. Coming up on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less this coming Friday, episode 371, taking you back to February 23rd of 2016. And this week, featuring a pitmaster by the name of Jim Berg from a team called Killer Bees Barbecue. Now, back in those days, Jim was a highly competitive, and might I add, highly successful cookbook. I got cookbook on the brain now from this goddamn cornhole cookbook. Jim was a highly competitive and successful barbecue cook, mainly on the KCBS circuit, won a number of grand championships, had a few interviews on the show for his accomplishments over that time, and then came down with a horrific and life-threatening illness, like literally almost died. So within the minutes of this particular show that John's put together, we talk about how he got into competition barbecue and what really drew him into staying in competition barbecue. Believe it or not, for those of you that would like a trivia question that will probably be never asked in your lifetime, but you're going to know it if it ever is, Killer Bees won the 2014 Sam's Club national title, if you can believe it. Well, that was a thing. You know, I remember in the old days when really cool things were happening in competition barbecue and all the biggest names in the industry couldn't wait to race down and squat and take a steaming pile of shit all over everything that was totally rad in competition barbecue. And then, like everything, it would go away because you people are shitheads. And then it was crying and lamenting about, oh, we don't have a Sam's Club tour anymore. Oh, we miss the guinea pig. Oh, King of the Smokers. Well, if you wouldn't be such turds, maybe things would stay around longer. But no. That's why you're not allowed to have good things. That's why competition barbecue has faded into a deep, dark gray zone of mediocrity at best. But look, I say it every week as I digress, and we talk about Jim Berg's Killer Bees appearance that'll be on the best of this coming Friday. This time especially, hit the link for the full interview. John Solberg, who put it together, emailed me privately and said, please don't share this. But I was listening to this interview, and I believe I was welling up with Jim's recounting of the illness that he went through. It was very moving. I believe, if I remember correctly, and you know me and remembering correctly, so I probably don't, I believe Jim teared up a couple times himself during the interview. And I think it's safe to say this will be time well spent on your part if you check the whole thing out. And by the way, it's very easy to do within the show notes that you get each and every week. There's the thing that says link to full show. Click on that and you can take in that full show. Don't forget you can subscribe to the show by visiting thebbqcentralshow.com/subscribe. Also, don't forget, if you want to hear a guest or segment that you think has been lost in the archives, which are now deeply extensive, email John, Jon, Jon at thebbqcentralshow.com, and he will do his best to meet your expectation. And now we go all the way back to the first hour where I read this email from Fuss and Family Barbecue. Hi there, Greg. While I share your sentiment about most All-Star games being lackluster, I'd like to argue this year's NHL All-Star game has been an exception. The new format featuring 4 teams representing Finland, Sweden, Canada, and the USA's has injected some genuine excitement and national pride into the event. The rivalry between USA and Canada has been particularly intense. The booing of the U.S. national anthem by Canadian fans and the ensuing on-ice fights in the few seconds of the game certainly made for compelling viewing. The physicality, the big hits throughout the tournament have also been a welcome change from the often tame All-Star games in other sports. The NHL took a week off to accommodate these games, and the USA and Canada are facing off again tonight, this past Thursday, for the championship. Given the animosity displayed so far, I think it's safe to say that many fans are hoping for another thrilling and potentially contentious matchup. It's worth noting that these players will be back with their NHL team starting Saturday. Yet, during the All-Star break, they have been willing to fight and bleed for their countries, putting on a show that has been far more entertaining than other All-Star events. Love the show. Regards, Fuss from Fuss and Family Barbecue. Fuss, thank you for writing in. Look, I only have a few questions, Fuss. Namely, what is hockey? I mean, good for hockey, except nobody watches it. You got to corral 4 other countries into All-Star Week to potentially make it a legitimate interest in the net. Look, Fuss, if you're a hockey fan, God bless. I'm an American. Americans don't like hockey, and Americans don't like soccer. Like, rate it. What's more exciting? I would say hockey because there is fisticuffs with real manly men, not like soccer. But I mean, it's not very exciting. There's not a lot of scoring. I do appreciate the ability it takes to skate. I mean, I can run and kick a ball around like those kooks. I'm not going to sit here and say I can skate like a hockey player, but back in my day in college, I did take 3/4 of elective ice skating with hockey skates, and I can really nail that hockey stop. Like, I can do that. Took a lot of practice, took a lot of falling into the walls, and on my face, and blah, 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 but we're not going to talk about that. So, Fuss, thank you for writing it. Glad we could get to that. The embedded correspondents are ready to go. And before we get to them, I'm going to tell you about Green Mountain Grills. That's right. For over 17 years, Green Mountain Grills has brought the smoke to the competition scene in backyards all over the world. Their Venturi-style firebox delivers the cleanest 150-degree smoke in the pellet game. Their new redesigned 2025 Prime 2.0 grill blends the proven technology of the past, the technology of the future. Green Mountain Grill, the original innovator in all things Wi-Fi, continues to give the user granular options to control your grill in any environment from anywhere. Green Mountain Grill leads the pack in accessories as well, from their pizza attachment that delivers pizza in 2 minutes to the rotisserie, or add on that side burner. Why not? Check out the 2.0 GMG at greenmountaingrills.com. That's greenmountaingrills.com. And we are back with the February version of the Embedded Correspondents. Stick around. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Howard Stern, Jim Rome, Dan Patrick, and Greg Rempe. The Mountain Rushmore of talk show entertainment. Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show.
Hey, this portion of the show being brought to you by Pit Barrel Cooker, the most unbelievable outdoor cooking device on the planet. Currently available in 3 sizes with a host of accessories. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a professional. It's a cooker you want to add to the arsenal. Visit pitbarrelcooker.com and tell them the Barbecue Central Show sent you. Yeah, why not? We'll give it a run. Hey, it's the 4th Tuesday of the month, and 14 past that 4th Tuesday in the second hour can only mean one thing: a visit from the Embedded Correspondents. And here they are, all right there. Just to the right of me is our pal Doug Scheiding, the longest-running embedded correspondent out of Texas. And just below me is the second longest-running, Rusty Monson from the great city of Utah, proprietor of Salt City Barbecue. Caddy corner below me to the right is Matt Osmond from Tennessee. And wait a second, look at that, all the way top right, from San Diego, California, a.k.a. Whale's Vagina, it is Sam the Cooking Guy. Wow. Look at you,
yes,
man.
It is. What's up, fellas?
Can I count on you doubling?
What an honor this is.
Can I count on you doubling back up next week, or do I have to scramble for a guest?
No, buddy, I'm here for you.
Right. Well, we are winning all over.
I'm here for you.
Second hour starting out like a house of fire. Gang, before we get into the 100% assurity questions, we have a YouTube poll question of the week that I have no visibility on percentages, but who cares? We'll make them up as we go along. Doug, we'll start with you. Before last week's interview, you knew who Byron Chisholm was.
Yes, I did.
Sam, you knew who Byron Chisholm was.
Nope.
Nope. And a quick no. Rusty, you knew who Byron Chisholm was before last week's interview.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Matt?
I forgot to get the rub, but absolutely yes.
Yes, all right. My first guest in the first hour, Mac Weaver, CEO of Memphis & May, said he did not know him, but indeed he ended up knowing him by product, so I also gave him an okay for that. Yes, Sam?
I was just going to say, I may be the dissenting vote on everything tonight.
That's fine.
Because this is not my world.
Do you have a cold?
It's my world in the sense that I do. Oh. I have a cold and I have a tooth issue. I lost a tooth, so I have this weird thing in my mouth that makes me have a little bit of a lisp. So,
little more than usual, you mean?
I don't have a lisp.
Oh,
not that there's anything wrong with that.
Absolutely not. All right, we have YouTube, or we have 100% assurity questions. By the way, Rusty, nice to see that the internet connection is solid this month, and you are looking wall-to-wall, treetop tall.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty good, man.
All right, that's CB talk for you guys that aren't in the trucking industry. All right, let's go to Sam first and foremost. 100% yes and or 100% no. You have tried the famous aforementioned butt rub at some point in your barbecue life.
Yes.
Doug.
Early on, yes.
Matt, 100% yes or 100% no. You have tried the famous butt rub at some point in your barbecue life.
One of the saltiest rubs, 100% yes.
Rusty, yes or no on the butt rub?
Haves and still do.
Yes. Right.
Still a big fan.
Sam, were you a fan or was it a once and done?
I don't currently have it in my pantry. I pretty much leave Mr. Scheiding's rubs in my pantry right now.
Thank you.
In fact, I used your dust recently on a sausage pie thing that I made. I don't know if you saw that. Used it more than a couple times in it, and it's in the recipe description. But no, years ago I had it, and I probably either bought it or was given it because of the pig and the cute little cover, and it probably gets people. I have no recollection of whether it's good, bad, salty, or not. But if Rusty still uses it and likes it, then I should get some.
Doug, do you like it?
It's been so long since I've used it. I used it on steak and burgers and stuff, but that was about it.
All right. We'll move on. Rusty, 100% yes or 100% no. I am being petty for not booking Andrew Zimmern on the show because he wants me to send him a new mic and pay to ship it back.
That's a loaded question because when are you not being petty? And so, yes, you are.
I don't know. Like the words fuck and you are just slamming in my head, but I don't want to say that. All right, Doug, 100% yes or 100% no. I'm being petty for not booking Andrew Zimmern on the show again because he wants me to send him a new mic and pay to ship it back.
I would do the same no. I'm stubborn.
Sam, petty bitch?
No.
Matt, am I being petty?
I feel like we need to discuss this more, but 100% yes.
All right, well, the guys on the bottom row are in cahoots. However, it appears the guys on the top row are 100% right. No.
But wait a second, I have a question. Well, you don't they're not that expensive. I mean, you could just send him one. Forget sending the fucking thing back.
Well,
does he not want it? You have to send it back.
So here's the deal. Here's my line of reasoning. I didn't say no. I deleted the email, but I didn't reply back to it. But I did delete it. So I've left myself somewhat of an opening where after we talk here this evening, if I need to circle back, I can make up some lie. I mean, nobody's watching this on his team, so I think I'm pretty safe here. My thought is this. There was a complaint. The microphone he used the first time had been used only one other time and then was sent from that person to him. The person telling me the microphone was well used and, oh, by the way, we need a new one. And since you're going to be sending him a new one, also send return postage. So, I mean, what am I in? All in. If I send him a Samsung Q2U mic, it's, I don't know, $80. It's $20 to return back. It's $100.
It's the principle.
But I feel like I was also told previous to the first interview that he has a plethora of microphones that he could use. So on the strength of my principle and the fact that I was told that he has a veritable cornucopia of microphone to choose from, I don't feel like I need to pony up and then pony that bitch back. Or worse, let him have it. Like, if I'm going to pay for it, you can guarantee I'm bringing it back so I can send it out in beaten up condition to some of the other people that would be appreciative of my sending around equipment. Rusty, explain yourself.
Who cares, man? It's Andrew Zimmerman. He's
Rusty,
he's a good
I don't
guest.
even
It's
know
fun.
what your argument is. You can't even call him by his right name, for crying out loud.
It's Andrew Zimmerman.
It's Zimmern.
It is not. No, it's Zimmer.
It's not.
I don't care.
It's
It's a different guy.
You can't tell me I'm
Rusty's
being a
talking
petty
about
bitch
someone
and you don't
different.
even know who we're talking about.
Hey, he's the bald guy on TV. I know. I've seen him before.
Yes. Wait, I have a question. How big a get is he for this channel?
For me?
I know exactly how big.
Not for you. For the channel.
For the channel.
If he's a big deal for the
audience.
I'm saying for the listeners, for the viewers, the audience.
Yeah.
Do a 10 listener poll or whatever you do.
Matt?
I think two things I'll dumb it down to. Number one, he gave you the soundbite of 2024.
That's one of the most
On that
intelligent
alone.
questions anybody has ever asked me.
So why do I got to send him a mic if I'm the most intelligent person he's ever known? Why do I got to send him a mic?
Okay, so this is going to get close to home because like other prissy pants, they have a writer, right? They're not going to travel to X event unless it rhymes with G5, or they're not going to come here. And so you don't know what his writer is. You don't know what he requires for this and that. What's a mic to you? The king of audio? We do it live? The king of audio excellence, or
We'll do it
none?
live.
Go ahead, Doug.
I might be changing my mind.
Why don't you kind of call their bluff and say you only do that for recurring guests?
Yes. I like that.
Or send them like a spoof mic. Like a little.
Well, it's got to work.
Like
I'm
a
not going to
toy
book
one.
him for a thing and then have a spoof mic. Have they swayed you,
recurring
Sam?
could be. Yeah.
Sam, have they swayed you?
What? I'm a little torn. I mean, see, for me, I guess it would. How significant would it be to my audience?
Like the
how,
first
wait,
time,
how significant is
the
is
first
it
time
to
I
you?
didn't notice that there was a tremendous spike in downloads. You routinely get more downloads than an Andrew Zimmern interview.
You tell me Andrew Zimmerman does not have, sorry, as Rusty would call him. You tell me Andrew Zimmerman does not have a mic he can use?
He said he had plenty.
Dude's got to, and what's the problem?
I don't know. The guy's
I
like,
have an
you got to
extra
send
one.
me
Want me to send it?
you got to send me a new one. I mean, all right. I thought I might be swung the other way. I believe I'm still firmly in a no, but I might take Doug's advice and go for a recurring pitch. Why not make the sale? Why not try and make the sale at least? All right, we move on.
By the way, I'd send Martha Stewart 13 mics. or 50,
Well,
whatever
sure.
she wanted.
I would send Ina Garten.
That would be a bit-
I would
that
send
would be-
Ina Garten
that
to
would be-
Neumann if she wanted to come on the show. Are you kidding? Give me a break. I love her a long time. All right, let's go to Matt.
Dude, you got to change up that. That's inconsistent.
What?
I love her a long time. Doesn't work with Ina Garten.
It does for me.
She's like your Jewish aunt. She's like your Jewish aunt or grandmother.
Is she Jewish?
You can't love a Jewish aunt or grandmother a long time.
I don't
know. I've
that's
loved her a long
wrong.
time.
Well, that's just effed up.
All right. You're taking it out of context, but that's all right. All right, Matt, 100% yes or 100% no. You are aware of who Chapel Roan is.
100% no.
Okay. Doug, 100% yes or 100% no. You know who Chapel Roan is.
Only because I watched the Grammys, yes.
Sam, Chapel Roan?
Had to look it up, but you're saying it wrong.
Oh?
I think it's Chapel Rome.
Roan is Rome.
Oh, is it?
I mean, that's how the letters sound.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Let's ask
you.
Rusty.
Sorry, no.
Ask Rusty.
Hold on.
No idea.
The linguist.
Chapel Roanzerman is what Rusty would say. All right, Rusty, 100% yes or 100% no. You probably have the yes as quick as I did because I live in a house full of women too. You know who Chapel Roan is.
Yeah, that's the thing with restaurants, man, is you're always working with the littles, so you're always hip to the
Yes.
stuff. So yeah, I know who that is. for
Pink
sure.
Pony Club. So it was a no for Matt. Sam, were you a yes or a no? I apologize.
No.
No. All right. That's right. So Matt and Sam, no. I was yes, of course. 100% yes or 100% no. We've worked back to Doug. You have heard the name John Willingham in barbecue circles.
I think I first heard of that from Paul Shoddy, my brother from another mother.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Sam, you have heard the name John Willingham in barbecue circles.
Nope.
Nope.
Did you just bring me on to say no to everything tonight?
No, you haven't said no.
Almost.
You have two yeses so far.
You tried butt rub. You said no to Andrew Zimmern and no to Chapel Roan.
But when you get into the weeds with
No
like
to
the
John Willing.
the hillbilly names, I don't know anybody.
Well, I'd like to know. I mean, let's not speak that ill of the recently passed, but all right. Rusty, 100% yes or 100% no. You have heard the name John Willingham in barbecue circles.
Oh yeah, and I have his book right upstairs.
Right. Rusty. Matt?
Can't have a little competition barbecue without it. 100% yes.
John Willingham, barbecue legend, especially at the Memphis and Mays and the Wham Cooker. Of course, we all know about that. Sam, you ever heard of the Wham Cooker, yes or no?
Nope.
Keeping it consistent.
How about Wham?
Wake me up.
Yes. Yes.
Sam, let's go to you. 100% yes or 100% no. You knew that Rectech sold a pellet-fired griddle.
Finally one that I can. No, I don't.
Fair enough. Rusty, you knew Rectech sold a wood pellet-fired griddle.
I did not know that. No.
Really? They're from Utah.
If Rusty didn't, come on.
Lord help.
Dude, I'm so far up my freaking food truck's ass. I don't know what's out there anymore. I don't even know what barbecue is anymore.
I can't wait for an update. Matt, 100% yes or 100% no. You knew that Rectech had a wood pellet-fired griddle.
100% yes.
Dougie?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Of course. I did as well. And we thank Wes Wright for reminding me that I knew that last week when he was on the show. And I have reached out to see if they're actually still selling that. According to their website, they are, but that doesn't really mean that they're selling it. 100% yes, and it's $1,000.
Can I ask
please go ahead.
Can I ask a question about it?
Yeah.
You get the benefit of the smoke. Somehow it's sides are open, holes are there, something.
No, it's cold
What's the
rolled
point?
steel. It's just heated with wood pellets, just to be funny. Gimmick, I think is what we call it.
Okay.
Also,
That's what I imagine.
aside from being expensive at $1,000 for a griddle, really expensive to fuel. I think. I mean, Doug, am I wrong? You're probably Rusty, you're a pellet guy too. I mean, pellets, generally speaking, from a wood pellet sense, $1 or so a pound.
Yeah, it's going to be hell expensive.
Yeah, I mean, you're running
Yeah,
500 degrees with that. I mean, it is hot. You must have money to burn, figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
What's the point of having a wood pellet fired griddle?
Yeah,
it seems very inefficient.
Fired pellet.
It
does.
It's just just because somebody
Say
had
they
to
have
do it.
one.
I thought Traeger was going to do it, but they didn't. They're smart. Yes,
and they actually have a more expensive griddle than Traeger.
Yeah,
because the entry level is $9.99.
Right.
They have a more expensive one above that.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. All right, let's go to Rusty. Rusty, 100% yes or 100% no. If you had to choose one type of charcoal to use forever, it would be briquettes.
100% no.
Matt, briquettes for life.
100% no.
Doug, briquettes together forever.
No way.
No way. I'm shocked. Sam, 100% yes or 100% no. If you had to choose one charcoal to use forever, it would be briquettes.
Even the least charcoal briquette guy on this panel right now says no. Would not.
Wow.
No surprise.
I mean, they have their place, but no.
Unanimously, we say no. I would definitely not choose to live with briquettes forever and ever. Would always prefer a lump charcoal over a briquette if I have choice, and that's just what I like. Is it a flavor thing for you, Doug, or what's the aversion to briquettes choosing one for life?
Yeah, I just don't think the briquettes work as well, especially in barrels. And so since I used to make barrels and cook on barrels, that's what I would prefer.
Sam, any particular reason?
No, I think flavor for me, I like the process. I like dealing with the charcoal better than briquettes. It's more fun. But I have a question.
All right.
Who makes one that doesn't have medium-sized pieces and fucking trees in the bag? Because what do you do when you get a piece this big? You take an axe.
That's what
to
she
it.
said.
I mean, is there anybody? Not to me, she didn't, Doug. But
oh my! Wow.
Is there a version out there that is sort of consistent throughout?
Rusty, you have a lot of charcoal experience. What do you think?
For me, it, like Doug said, especially in barrels, it just burns a whole lot cleaner. It feels like, and then to Sam's point, like, Rockwood does a really good job with balancing things out. And you can find them. Like, in fact, it's Rockwood that really changed my mind because the smell of that is so damn good. We were at a comp once and I smelled it all the way across the park. And I went, what does that smell? I got to go find it. It was Rockwood and it was so
I've ever seen
good.
it.
Where do you get it?
And then ever since then, it's like it can get pretty bad. I mean, there's some low grade stuff that briquettes just annihilate. But if you get a good lump, I mean, there's nothing better.
Where can you get Rockwood at, Rusty?
We get it locally here. I don't know, just online. I would highly recommend it. It's, in my opinion, the best wood to burn out there. Period. It's great. $20 a bag. It's not crazy, but
Matt, why do you like hardwood?
So for two reasons. Number one, it is impossible to have a briquette without lump because that's how the charcoal process starts. So therefore, briquettes are a byproduct of lump charcoal. Number two, other than some brands which may remain nameless other than on my hat, most all briquettes have binders and chemicals that are toxins in it, and a lot of people don't know that. So if you look at the MSDS sheets and you really get into the nuance of it, when you have a true clean burning charcoal, you can kind of skirt all those flavors we'll call it, that get into your meat.
All right.
Well, apparently Ace Hardware has it. Thanks, Rusty.
Rockwood. All right.
I'll go get some.
Yeah, you're gonna love
Go
it.
get
It's
some.
great.
Try it out
Yeah.
in your pit barrel cooker or
report back.
whatever you have there.
Yeah.
All right. Stand by, guys. We're going to come back and finish the 100% assurity questions here in just a moment. And before we do that, we'll talk about the barbecue diet program, because you're tired of diets that make you choose between good food and real results, aren't you? Well, you don't have to anymore. David McDowell has cracked the code. His personalized fat loss coaching for barbecue lovers lets you eat the foods you love: ribs, brisket, wings. Still lose the weight, get lean, feel amazing. This isn't some fad. It's a proven system that includes barbecue-friendly meal plans, tailored health strategies, and weekly check-ins. So you're never guessing, never alone, never forced to give up what you love. And if you want to be a part of something bigger, surround yourself with like-minded barbecue lovers who are also dropping weight, getting stronger, and staying motivated, then go online to the Barbecue Diet Group. That's where you need to be. Here's the deal. You can keep struggling on your own, or you can plug into a system that works. Join now. Get exclusive access to expert coaching, real-world strategies, and a support crew that won't let you fail. Go to school, S-K-O-O-L, school.com/BBQ. That's school, SKOOL.com/BBQ right now. Take the first step, because you can have barbecue and your dream bod too, but you have to take action. And David and I just began week 3 as we get ready for the Lean Out, Shred Out contest that'll be happening down in Orlando, Florida, between me and the girls' boyfriends in about 2.5 weeks from now. I'm all over it. I think I'm going to win. I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm eating real barbecue meals while we're doing it, because I'm a barbecue lover. All right, we're back to finish the 100% assurity questions right after this. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Whole packers, full racks, legs and thighs, injecting butts. If you've never heard this before, you might think you found the best XXX show ever. Let's get back to the most homoerotic host out there today, Greg Rempe.
This portion of the show being brought to you by McAuliffe Cigars, a grand tale of craftsmanship and passion. Symphony of flavors are within their portfolio, each note crafted and composed to create an unforgettable Nicaraguan smoking experience. Go to the website, McAuliffe, MICALLEF, McAuliffeCigars.com. Use the locator, find a retailer near you. And we welcome back the embedded correspondents here. I think we left off with Matt, so we go to Doug here next. Doug! 100% yes or 100% no. Tim Shear pocketed more than $1 million on the sale of Gateway Drum Smokers to Smokin' Bros.
This is a great question.
Yes.
I am going to say no. I doubt it.
Sam, Tim Shear pocketed more than $1 million.
Yeah, I think you might want to rethink having me on again for these questions. I have no idea who any of these people are.
You don't know Tim Shear?
I don't know. I'm going to give you a flat no. I'm not buying you made $1 million on this. No. Holy
Rusty,
shit. Was this a good idea in your head
yes,
at some point?
Of course. 100% yes or 100% no. Tim
Yes.
Shear pocketed more than $1 million on the sale of Gateway Drum Smokers to Smokin' Brothers.
All right. You want to hear how out of touch I am right now, Greg?
Yes. Oh, you didn't even
I
know
am
this
the biggest Gateway Drum fan of all times. I have them. I want to use them in my restaurant. I'm trying to make it happen. I didn't know he sold it. I had no idea until I read the notes today. What the hell, man?
Yeah. Wow.
He easily could have. I mean, they're very popular on the trail. There's a lot of accessories you can have for them. You know, and it's only going up. I mean, the popularity of barrels is getting more and more, and now it's going into homes. So I think, over $1 million sounds reasonable.
All right, Matt, Tim Shear pocketed more than $1 million.
There's one in every crowd. 100% yes.
I'm going with 100%.
Go sorry.
I'm going with 100% no. I don't know, by the way. I haven't reached out to Tim to ask him how much money he put in his bank yet. I'm gonna, but I just haven't yet. And after talking with Wes Wright last week, I am more inclined to think that it's probably a little less than $1 million. But I would be happy for him if he was able to do $1 million or more. Sam, go ahead.
I'll just go back to something that Rusty a second ago.
Yes.
What fucking notes is he talking about that I did not get? There's notes for this?
Well, we have.
Is that why I should know this shit? What notes?
No.
You didn't get the memo?
Well, I read it in the notes. He said.
Well, we have
notes?
we have a monthly document that we share amongst us for topics and ideas and stuff. But these are just questions. You wouldn't be any of the wiser.
Apparently, I might have done some research.
Yeah, but I don't need you to do research. I need your honest answer.
Okay,
Sam, for the next one, just go opposite.
No. No, thank you. Yes, Matt. Thank you.
That's right. All right.
Is it because I'm Jewish? I didn't get the notes because I'm Jewish.
When is it not because you're Jewish? That's the better question. Yeah. All right, Sam.
Jewish and Canadian.
What's worse?
Yes.
Sam.
Technically, I'm both now. I'm bi, Doug. You know that.
Yeah,
that's getting isolated.
That's
I
what
can
I
tell
hear.
you that. That's going to be the next sound
there
drop.
you go.
That's going to be the next sound drop. Next week, Sam, what are you? I'm bi. It's going to be its own little sound drop. We get them every once in a while, just like that. All right. Sam, 100% yes.
That's why he's on.
Yeah, 100% yes or 100% no. You are shocked to learn that no one has purchased a IBBQ Quadra grill table, even with a $1,500 show discount.
I can answer this one honestly.
Yes?
Not shocked at all.
Okay.
Not shocked at all.
Not at all. All right. Very firm in that answer. Rusty, you are shocked to learn that no one has purchased an IBBQ Quadra grill table, even with the show $1,500 discount.
By the way, just to prove. There it is right there.
Wow.
Oh,
John Willingham.
John Willingham's.
I feel bad.
Good for you.
I didn't mean to speak. Never mind.
Go ahead, Rusty.
That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. You just come in and you talk about a legend in our world. But that's fine.
I didn't know.
It'd be like
what's
saying,
an IQ?
do you know who Jacques Pepin is, right? I mean, of course, everybody knows who that is. Terry from Kentucky is going to be on my ass.
Irma Gardner. Yeah. Irma Gardner, or her name is. She sucks.
Ina Gardner.
That's where Sam's email went.
What the hell?
Irma Gardner. I love that.
Irma Gardner.
So good.
Wow. What a bastard. All right, Rusty, are you surprised or not?
I'm not surprised. Everything's a damn gimmick right now. It sucks.
Matt, you are surprised no one ponied up on the Quadra even with discount.
I'm playing the Criterion. I actually am 100% yes. After listening to the interview and going to the website, I don't have the bread for that, but he kind of sold me if I did.
Dougie, you are surprised that no one's purchased an IBBQ Quadra grill table even with $1,500 discount.
No, but I'm more surprised that Matt fell for it and wanted it after the interview.
Well, look, I hate to say, while we didn't meet up on December 29th in a freezing cold Cleveland football game, Matt and I will agree that I am surprised that not one person has said, look, Doug, I mean, just because you might surprised? Not, I am 100% surprised that nobody took. Look, one thing I know about my audience, they are cheapskates. So why would they not take advantage of a $1,500 savings? I understand That table is, I don't know, like retailing $6,500. However, you can quickly justify it by saying, well, I can get it for $1,500 off plus shipping. So that's a great deal. I'm going to get it. Whether you believe in it or not is a separate thing altogether. I'm surprised one person didn't go, you know what? Now I'm going to get that with that $1,500 discount. I'm shocked.
You know who's more surprised than you?
Yeah, probably Kareem Pirani.
Yes,
yes,
of course.
We move on.
Dude.
Rusty, 100% yes or 100% no. More than 60% of the general public in the Americas wash their proteins before they cook them.
I'd say so, yeah.
Matt, 60% are washers.
I'm going with the under. 100% no.
Doug, you have a cat peeking in?
I do. She's decided that
she's just blending in with the credenza in the background, but then I saw these weird eyes.
No. You can only see her eyes because she's black.
Yeah.
Yes.
No doubt. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
See, I can pick up on that shit. Doug?
Exactly. You can spot a cat anywhere, no matter what. People are lazy. No. More than 60%. No.
Wow. Sam, more than 60% of the general public in the America wash their proteins before they cook them.
Before I answer, I want to know, do you have the stat on this?
Nope, I'm just asking for your opinion.
But the other things are all like up in the air shit.
These aren't right or wrong answers.
No,
nobody would ever have an answer.
You ask a specific... Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hope not. I'm going to say no.
All right.
Bunch of dumb fucks if they are.
Wow. That's Sam, the cooking guy. Audience, not me. I love every one of you and appreciate your time every week that you give to the show. I'm conflicted here because a year ago and 2 years ago, I would be quicker than anybody to the no. But the fact that I have had a similar conversation with Jess Pryles, and the second time we had the conversation, it appeared more people were washing their proteins than the time we had talked about it a year and a half to 2 years prior, makes me think that this is far more pervasive, especially with chicken, than it would be with beef. But I can't preclude people from washing all the proteins. I mean, to me, if you're washing chicken, you're probably washing everything else. Yes, Doug?
Oh my God.
What?
I just typed it in and AI says 70% of the people wash their food before cooking it. So there you go.
Oh, Sam. I did the same, Doug. I just went to ChatGPT, 70%.
Wow.
That is so fucked up.
Which leads me to say what I was crescendoing to was, yes, I believe that more than 60% of people in the general America wash their food. I mean, the other thing is this. This is the other. So aside from the conversations with Jess, where the most recent one seemed worse than the one before, and it should trend in the other way, by the way. If you watch these TikTok videos with somebody talking about washing their chicken and then go immediately to the best place to go anywhere in the world is on any video, which is the comments. I mean, line up. People are like, you don't wash your chicken. You're a heathen. You're going to hell. I would never show up in your house. Boom, one right after the other, one right after the other. They all line up in support of washing chicken, especially. I've never seen anything like it. So that further bolsters my belief that it's more than 60%. And now that we know it has been confirmed by the most unreliable source ever, AI, we're going to go ahead and book that. That's fine. Go ahead, Matt.
You said proteins. I understand the chicken argument. I comprehend it totally.
Yeah.
Other than beef broth for steak, which I heard on a former podcast.
You put steak underneath the sink.
Nobody's washing steak. Nobody's washing 100%. Pork. The chicken thing's a fad.
No. Oh, no. 100% no.
I don't think no. It is not a fad.
The chicken thing is not a fad.
I do not.
The chicken thing is
that.
ingrained in culture.
100%. That's your mother did it. Your grandmother did it. You do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm running a campaign to stop
further bolster that, Matt, I asked this question in my real day job key performance indicators meeting that I have once a month. And I asked all of the senior management my question of the month, which was, do you wash your chicken before you do anything else with it? And the owner of the company said that he did. And then I made fun of him.
Did you laugh?
And then, yes. And then I said, Ken, in all seriousness, did your mom used to wash chicken? And without batting an eyelash, he said, yes, of course. This is learned behavior. I mean, he might as well told me he's a racist. It's learned behavior.
To Matt's point, though, listen, the next time you do whatever that meeting thing you just mentioned that I couldn't spew back because
KPI,
I'm not in the corporate world at all, ask this question. Ask it about things other than chicken. Don't say proteins. Don't say chicken. Say, do you wash your beef, your lamb, I don't know what else is out there, your duck?
Pork. Anything. Any protein.
Maybe pork. Yeah. Yeah. Ask about the other things, please.
All right. We'll double back the next time you sit in, and we'll let you know what the results of that.
I think
question
people do
tonight. Yeah. Probably never.
I think people do.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, this is a
look,
much bigger
if you're
problem.
washing chicken,
yeah.
If you're washing chicken, you're, I think, 100% washing your pork. I wouldn't make that jump to beef, but I think pork and chicken, you're right there.
I think if you're putting chicken under the sink, you're probably putting every single protein under the sink. I believe it. I have to believe it.
Waste of water.
Yes, I believe. Yes, it's truly a waste of water.
It's a waste of brain power.
And it's spewing droplets of ickiness on top of your countertops and all this other stuff. So anyway, we all agree with it. Wait, well, we don't. Go ahead, Doug.
I know people that are using the washing as the binder instead of putting on a different binder. They're using the water from the washing as the binder.
Rusty, you do that? Wait, Rusty, you wash your chicken?
I use water. I don't wash it. No, I don't wash my chicken, but I do use water as a binder.
So Sam, you almost picked up a full-time spot on the monthly embedded correspondence. We were going to have to kick Rusty off.
I gotta say, I think using water as a binder might be getting me close. I get the concept.
In fairness to Rusty, I've done that.
Not,
I've done that with a bunch of rack of ribs. I just go over with fine mist.
Like anything else that might help seasonings adhere a little better than water, and or add maybe a splotch of flavor. Look, we know mustard doesn't really add flavor, but there are other things. Sriracha,
but the vinegar,
absolutely. Yeah.
The vinegar helps flavor.
I know Sam's over there.
Go ahead, Rusty.
Sam's over there not being able to buy sodas because all he has is $100 bills. All right, because some of us just, like it's
bingy.
It's free.
Bingy.
What is he talking about?
It's free. He's like, shit. I can't. Can someone help me with this? All I got are Benjamins.
Right. I mean, Rusty, was that some kind of sidewinder Jewish comment?
And by the way, Rusty. It's a ridiculous comment to think that I would, use sodas. I would use fucking champagne on my.
That's right.
My protein is a binder, for God's sake.
Right. Pop that Corbell. Give me that Dom. Give me that Dom. All right.
And the real champagne. None of this bullshit Prosecco.
Yeah, from the Champagne region. All right. Let's go.
I do have an 85 Dom.
Where are we at here? Who did I end off the chicken thing with?
Sam.
Sam. All right. Let's go to Rusty. Rusty. 100% yes or 100% no. You calibrate your thermometers periodically.
I do. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
Matt.
Yes.
Thrice a year.
Doug, you calibrate your thermometers periodically.
I have a thermometer addiction, so every time I buy a new one, I do. The rest of them, yes.
Sam, you calibrate your thermometers periodically.
I want to say yes so badly. I really do. But I can't. No. I will tonight, though. I know what I'm doing as soon as I get out of here.
Like it's just something.
Buy another one and then you calibrate.
It's just something that you don't think about, or what?
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you mean by calibrating, throwing them out and buying new ones,
No.
To Rusty's point, of course I do that.
No.
There's those $100 bills.
I mean,
what is the? I want to know what evidence that the boy below you has that I would use soda as a fucking binder. And
Go ahead,
throw
Rusty.
out,
No, I mean you can't purchase this soda because you got $100 bills. It's embarrassing. You can't go to a gas station and go, "Hey, I'm going to buy a bottle of Sprite. Here's a Benjamin." You know.
Where's this coming from? What evidence do you have?
Not a Benjamin. Benjamin.
Yeah.
Benjamin.
That's funny, Doug.
To Ben Zimmerman.
Wait, I want to know what evidence he has and where's this coming from?
Water's when you're a restaurant guy. I'm doing all this meat.
Not
I
anymore.
can't be putting mustard on this stuff.
Was.
See again.
Took myself out of the restaurant business. I quit my partnership.
Good for you.
Sam's got champagne taste and a Kool-Aid budget now. He's out of the restaurant.
That's what I got, buddy.
I think Rusty failed to say it's the 3.7 million followers is maybe why he was.
Oh, okay. We'll get into that later. Don't you worry about that.
He had golden shit.
By the way, let me make one thing clear.
Yeah.
Subscribers
79
equate to
3.79.
dollars.
Right.
Views.
Okay.
Views.
Heard.
Views equate.
All right. Let me get back to this as I rein my show in. Sam, you have a Thermapen. You don't think you've never thought, hey, I just want to see if it's accurate. I'm going to stick it in boiling water.
No.
See if it registers 212.
No, I will go do that. I know you're super anal about that. I will go do that though.
I was just shocked. As much as I was shocked about people washing chicken, I was as shocked that the elites in the industry have never even given it a thought. But whatever. I do, by the way, check more than periodically. 100% yes or 100% no. Matt. All-star games of any type are terrible to watch.
Any type. 100% no.
Doug?
100% yes.
Sam? 100% yes or 100% no?
100% no, and it depends on the game. 100% no.
Rusty?
They suck. All of them.
All-star games. Agreed. Suck. The worst.
They don't if you're in box seats, buddy.
No, that's the experience. I'm talking about the game.
Okay, that was a joke that didn't fly anywhere.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. When you got the benches, you get the box seats.
Yeah, got it.
B&B.
Got it.
Man, who cares how the game is? Fucking champagne is flowing. The pork sandwiches.
Excuse me, Porter. Can you tell Jeeves to get the G5 running at the private airstrip? We're about ready to taxi.
Right.
All right. Here we go.
Hasta pronto.
Dougie. 100% yes or 100% no. Following up on last month's question, I made my daughter Maddie a Wagyu steak for her birthday dinner.
If she wanted it, absolutely you did. So yes.
Sam?
That wasn't really the question, Doug. Did you make her a Wagyu?
I'm saying yes, no matter what.
I guess. No, I say no. No. You did not. You did not. I say no, you did not.
Right. Rusty, I made Maddie a Wagyu steak for her birthday dinner.
Yeah, as a fellow girl dad, you would have to. It would be
right
death if you didn't.
Matt, Wagyu?
For the man that lives in hypocrisy, 100% no. You just settle for a prime.
Hypocrisy.
Isn't that what I said?
The real answer is like Rusty said. Yeah, of course I did. Fucking crazy. I got to live in this house.
You did shout it.
And Doug said yes.
Wait.
And Doug said yes. Okay, sorry.
What level? What level?
Wagyu.
Like what kind of Wagyu? Okay.
Oh, it was just...
I'm saying like Snake River Farms or something?
Imperial.
Which is lovely, but it's not Japanese A5 Wagyu.
It was Australian Imperial Wagyu.
We know where that came from.
Yes. Australian.
Yeah. Yes.
Sam, why would you think I would not cater to my middle daughter's desire for a Wagyu steak.
I'm just thinking Cleveland. I don't know what you guys eat. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know that your daughter has those tastes. Maybe she wanted something else. Maybe she wanted ribs or some shit like that.
Wow.
I guess I wasn't going to daughter wanted that kind of steak. I don't have girls. I know boys.
Yeah.
I only know boys.
All right. Well, Matt,
then you know girls.
Yeah, your thought of me being a hypocrite did not pan out this time, although I understand what you're talking about. Hey, Sam, 100% yes or 100% no, Chicago-style bar pie is better than Chicago-style deep dish pizza.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. Rusty, bar pie better than deep dish.
Never had it before, but deep dish is the best, so that would be hard.
I need a better answer than that.
No.
Right? Matt, Chicago-style bar pie better than Chicago-style deep dish pizza.
Can I answer this accurately? What is Chicago-style bar pie?
Tavern pizza. You know, like thin cracker type crust. But then it's also cut
then
in
100
squares.
Oh, sold. 100% yes.
Yes.
Done. Give me the right angle.
Rusty, do you want to go back on that, or are you living with that?
Hell no. Like deep dish is deep dish.
Hell no. All right. Double clutching on Rusty's. No. Dougie, Chicago-style bar pie better than Chicago-style deep dish pizza.
No.
Wow. Well, Doug and Rusty are maniacs. 100% yes.
Yes, sir.
Bar pie, way better. I'm pretty sure under most normal human beings on the face of the earth, that Chicago-style deep dish pizza does not even classify as fucking pizza. Cheese pie. It's gross. If you got to show up to a pizza restaurant and put your order in 45 minutes ahead of time to get a pizza, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
It's a casserole with a bottom crust.
Yes. It's a pizza catfish. Don't fall for it. Go to Chicago and get the tavern style pie. Be a much happier human being. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can get that at Pizza Crust and it's fine. It'd be the same.
That's right. Rusty, 100% yes or 100% no. Sam, the Cooking Guys YouTube channel will eventually get to 4 million subscribers.
First of all, did you take a hot iron rod to your tongue when you were young? And yeah, it should, because he's badass and I love his channel.
Matt, Sam the Cooking Guy will eventually get to 4 million subs.
100% before May Day. I'm calling it.
May Day? What's May Day?
May 1st.
It'd be interesting to ask
Really?
this question without me sitting here.
You think in 2 months he's going to be at 4 million subscribers?
It's 3.79 and change all day. He's got this.
Right?
STG.
Doug.
Thanks, buddy.
Sam the Cooking Guy's YouTube channel will eventually get to 4 million subscribers.
Of course.
Sam the Cooking Guy's YouTube channel will eventually get to 4 million subscribers.
I'm not so sure. I'm not being coy, but I can tell you this:
it's 100% yes or 100% no.
I got a couple $1,000 bet with Matt right now, and I wouldn't do anything different. I'm not trying to hold it back, but I'm telling you, we went 2018. We had 30,000 subscribers. 2019 we had 1 million. 2020 we had 2 million. 2023 we had 3 million. 2024 we had 3.8 or wherever we are now. This little hump to get to 4 million is really fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Really fucking difficult. And we're going to have to make some
Challenge
changes.
Accepted.
It's not your channel,
if the challenge
Matt.
is if the
It doesn't
challenge,
matter.
Matt, if the challenge is
He's the fellow.
if the challenge is
He's
a
a fellow.
$2,000 bet by May 1st, I'll take that challenge.
Yeah, I'll take a $10,000 bet.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody want in?
Whoa.
On this? It's very it's very difficult.
Yeah.
We're
Can we
working
get
on it.
Greg
But it's very
to-
difficult.
Yes.
To promise to appear at a barbecue event
Yeah, I'll go.
Can we,
I will go to Memphis. I will go to Memphis in May. I will make it down on May 1st. Sam the Cooking Guy has 4 million or plus subscribers. I will go to the following: Memphis in May, the American Royal, Jack Daniels, whatever the fucking Florida Barbecue Association big thing is at the end of the year. I'll go to the.
All right. Look, now you.
What?
Now you're just being a dick by saying for sure it's not going to fucking happen. You don't have to work me that hard. Jesus Christ.
Well, look, if he wants to go out on a bet.
In the planet.
I don't bet unless I know I'm going to win. So look.
Okay, I get it. I'm not going to get there by May. I said it myself. You don't have to dig the knife in and then twist it.
Right. So what I'm saying is I follow along with the recipe that you're building, Sam. That I don't know anything about YouTube. Believe me, obviously, but it does appear that 4 million is a whole different world to accumulate than 1, 2, and 3, because those appeared to be at breakneck speed. I remember watching you hit 1 million. You were like live streaming it. I remember watching it live in person as it happened.
Insane.
I mean,
that was insane.
It was crazy.
That was the most exciting number. 2 million fine, 3 million fine, 8 whatever. It's all good, but that first million was a really fun day.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But Matt, thank you for the belief.
All right.
And I'm going to work on it, man, just for you.
That's right. And
hey,
put me down,
no.
Matt.
I'm going to work on it.
That's
for
right.
you.
That's right.
Thank you.
And what Matt means is he's working on it for him, is what he means.
Okay.
Who doesn't like to be right?
All right, Doug, you're up last. 100% yes or 100% no. Rusty's Food Truck Podcast officially dead.
Well, if Rusty wasn't here, the answer is yes, it's dead.
Oh, wait, there he is. Sam.
Oh, there he is, yeah.
Rusty's Food Truck Podcast officially dead.
Listen, I don't 100% know, but if what I hear Rusty say about the work that he's putting in to the truck, keeping him away from other things, I would have to say there's a good chance.
All right. I'll go yes on that. Skip you, Rusty. Matt, 100% yes or 100% no. Rusty's Food Truck Podcast is dead.
Considering the new B&M, 100% yes.
Yes. Right. I have been a long proponent of the food truck death, so I'm going yes. By the way, I think the last post was sometime. Did you post in February, Rusty?
July?
No. It was
July. I thought it was December
or January.
January. That's right. So we've reached what I refer to as critical mass of potential pod fate. You're going on what could be 2 months, and 2 months might as well be 2 years because you're inconsistent in posting. That means you lose audience. I'm not saying that there aren't more pressing things, but Rusty, come clean once and for fucking all. This thing is dead. Live it.
Wow.
I was hoping it wouldn't be. I was hoping I'd have more time. We did almost $1 million in revenue last year on a fucking food truck, and we had a minute, and I'm like, okay, I need to look at the business, and we made a beast that I couldn't feed. I had to get into my prime costs, I get my labor costs, my food, my cogs. We had all this stuff we had to do, and I didn't realize how much stuff I was missing on this thing here, and I had to sit here on my fat ass doing this, and I have no time, and now we're ramping up again. Now I got myself into a fucking brick and mortar, still running the goddamn food truck. There's no way I'm going to do anything ever again. You know what? You're lucky I'm here. God damn it. I'm trying.
Is that breaking news? Is that breaking news?
Wait a second.
Yes.
A Barbecue Central Show exclusive news update.
Greg Rempe reporting the breaking news desk here in Cleveland, Ohio, the city that breaks the most live fire breaking news across the country. Nay, the globe. And we go to the great city of Salt Lake, the great city of Utah, where Rusty Monson files this report.
We are opening a brick and mortar in downtown Salt Lake City in the Granary District on March 15th will be our very first day.
All right, that's great. Now,
wow,
nobody cares about that. The Food Truck Podcast is dead, yes or no?
No, it's not dead. No.
Say no. I mean, say yes. It could be dead. You got other shit to do.
Just kill it.
You want me to help you, Rusty?
Leave it there. If it comes back,
tag me in, baby.
Back.
Tag me in.
Are we staying with no, Rusty? Are we staying with no?
We're going to stay with no.
All right. Well,
Can I give you a suggestion? Do this. Look, it doesn't have to be a truck podcast.
Food truck.
Give a 20-something in the restaurant a phone and like 15 minutes a couple times a week to not do their regular job, but do some live shit or some recorded shit from the brick and mortar. That is now what you want to promote. The truck's good. People know about the truck, but use some young person's talent to do some quick little videos showing what's going on in the brick and mortar. That's a good spend of time. So no, it's not dead, all you dicks. It's going to come back in a different form for the brick and mortar. Go for it, Rusty. Do that. Congratulations, man.
Advice well given from Sam, the cooking guy. Hey, we do have a few moments for promotion as we get on out of here, and I appreciate the extended time. Doug, what are we promoting tonight? Besides your other podcast called Baseball and BBQ or Barbecue, depending on how you say it.
Baseball and barbecue, yes. We'll be on with Bill Purvis here coming up soon. I leave tomorrow morning, early a.m. for the Houston Rodeo World Championship.
Right, Houston Rodeo. Sam, what are we promoting tonight?
Nothing to promote. Just want to say thank you to John, Jon, for being away and letting me fill in his shoes today.
Rusty, promotion?
Just did it. So I'm going to throw Doug some again. If you put Doug's dust on wings, you're welcome. Best rub ever.
Are you using it in the restaurant?
No, I should though. Honest to God, this is not a joke. Last time we did it, I was like, dude, I should get Doug, give me some of this in bulk, and we should do wings with this dust on it because it is stellar.
Doug, do we have a business agreement potentially here? Are we do we have a love match?
Yes.
I'm serious.
I say
it's
yes.
Be great. It's so good.
All right, Matt, do you want to use Doug's rub on your food truck, and you can also be a customer of Doug?
I have tested around with it many a time.
Okay, that's a no. Sam, Sam, do you want to use?
Check this out. So we shot an integration the other day. It won't show up for a little bit for an air fryer, and I needed to open the drawer of the air fryer 4 times and show great looking things. One of them, it was stacked with wings. The only thing I put on the wings, apart from a little, not water, little bit of oil,
champagne,
was Doug's dust. And I made a whole bunch, didn't eat them until after.
Wow.
They were insane. Doug, your shit's amazing.
Right.
Really is.
Good for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Matt, what are you promoting tonight?
2 quick things. The 29th of March, I'll be at Al's Barbecue cooking a rib in 90 minutes or less for a grand prize of over $500.
Nice.
And check out this Friday, Best Moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less, produced by John Solberg with a fantastic guest. And click and subscribe as your... Yep, I messed that up. But you get the link when you subscribe to the show.
Nicely done.
Almost got through there. Doug, something else?
Oh, no. If I have a chance to say something. Oh, the last EP 371 Best Moments of with Chad Ward.
Yeah.
You have to listen to that.
That's great.
That could be the best ever best of.
Yep.
Go
ahead.
Ask me if I know who Chad Ward is.
Right? Sam, 100% yes or 100% no. You know who Chad Ward is.
No.
I knew it. Rusty, do you know who Chad Ward is?
Yeah, I quote him all the time. He says, you can learn how to shoot threes from Larry Bird, but then you have to shoot threes against Larry Bird. Favorite quote ever.
Matt, do you know who Chad Ward is?
100% yes.
Doug, you ever heard Chad Ward?
Yeah, I spoke today.
All right. And, of course, I have definitely heard of Chad Ward. Yeah, because I won a bet, and he had to shave his chin hair and his head hair off, evidently, back in 2013 or whenever the hell that was. All right, look.
Nicole's dislike.
Anybody want to tell Sam who Chad Ward is?
No, it doesn't matter. All the way to the
it does not matter.
Just to the right of me is the longest running embedded correspondent from Texas, Doug Scheiding. And then below me is Rusty Monson from the great city of Utah, the proprietor of Salt City Barbecue and the new restaurant that we're going to be talking about later on the show on a one-on-one that Rusty doesn't know about, but we're going to do that for sure. And then Matt Osmond is caddy corner middle right next to the logo from Tennessee. And then look at this guy who is going to come back next week. He's going to back up this appearance with his normal first Tuesday of the month in the second hour and is the most prolific YouTube cook on the face of the earth. And we say, fuck Googa and fuck all you other people. This is Sam, the cooking guy. He's the man. He's the man.
You say that.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll know nothing next week. I'll know nothing next week either.
That's right. But we'll have some more conversation to talk.
Mr. No, that's me.
Yeah,
Mr.
witty
No.
repartee is on tap for next week. No doubt about it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming on. And we will see you again next month. Actually, we will be sans Sam, but John Solberg will be back in the seat in March, as he has told me they are finishing up
Let's
the
get
gig.
back to a guy who has more experience giving you his opinion than he actually has cooking.
Yes.
Once again, here's your host.
Yes.
Greg Rempe.
Okay. Well, just riddled with errors all the way. Jeff and Drizzy is saying water replacing mayo. I don't know about that, but I would say if you are in the midst of a really big rib cook or 500 different chicken pieces or something along these lines, a fine mist of water over the top. It's as cheap a binder as it comes. You're really not looking to add any little hints of flavor or anything when you're talking a commercial scenario. Little mist of water and then go over it with the rub, slam it in the cooker, and away you go. It's so inexpensive, so easy. You have access to it everywhere. Don't fall for the nonsense. All right, let's get out of here. We're way late, 16 minutes late. Can you believe it? I have no idea what the YouTube poll question of the week ends up being, but it feels like 98% of you knew who Byron Chisholm was, except Sam the Cooking. All the way back in the first hour, we had some technical difficulties with my computer crashing in the middle of a Mac Weaver, CEO of Memphis in May interview, which was great. Great debut effort by Mac Weaver. Appreciate his time. And then the embedded correspondents in the second hour, Doug, Sam, Rusty, and Matt. Big show planned for you next week. We're already into March, if you can believe it. Malcolm Reed will be back. Sam the Cooking Guy will be back, along with a host of others. So, how do I always leave you? September 11th, 2001. I will never forget. And until next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, it's your program host, proud U.S. American Greg Rippey, saying, Chamo! Chamo!
Hi, this is Jeff Stone of Grandpa's Pride Barbecue from the Panhandle of Florida, and you are listening to the Barbecue Central Show.